everyone, it's Steve Vaping UK. I hope we're doing very, very well today. Today I want to talk about this. This is the Trick tank from Vgod. I'm a bit on the fence on this still. I've had this tank now for about 3 weeks and it's been good, but I've had a few issues with it. We're going to bring it down to the table, we're going to have a look at it, we'll come back up top and we'll have a chat about it. Okay guys, so let's have a quick look at the Vgod Trick tank from Vgod. Now, my atomizer is already out. Oh, just tore that. But I just wanted to quickly pull out one of the coils. As you can see, they've got quite nice coils. The one thing I've got to say about this is I haven't had any or many issues with the coils. Now, this is a 0.2 and it's got a rating of 30 to 80 watts. So I find these, you need to run them a bit higher power. You get the extra bit of glass in there, you get all the usual crap, and that's all good and dandy. To be honest, this is the reason why we come here. So this is the Trick tank. Now I've had an okay-ish time with it. It's been fine. It's been good. I would say it's a good little tank. So it's a 3 little mil tank, and it's pretty simple design really. The one thing I would say on it is that the O-rings that are on the bottom, so this is all held in via an O-ring. So you've got the bottom of the tank here, and this is where your airflow is going to come on. The airflow is non-adjustable, and as you can see, you've got a nice big area just to put some juice in. But getting this off is a bit of a pain. I've pulled it, I've tugged it. It's kind of in there at the moment. It's held at the moment by those kind of O-rings at the bottom, but I found getting in there is a bit of a pain in the arse. So I have to look on there, nice little Trick tank. Now filling this is kind of easy. You've got this Delrin drip tip at the top, and what this does, this fits on top of this, and what will happen is this will keep away some of the heat from the mouth. I actually find it to work very well actually. Yeah, all you really need to do, I mean, you could pretty much use whatever you want. I'm just using this coil honey, which is a bearberry, and it is very, very nice. And you just, you know, your juice in there. It's nice and easy. I've found many different juices have worked. This is a higher VG mix. I'm going to fill it to about there. You can fill it quite high though, in all honesty. And it just secures on just like that. And that's it. One thing it does say on the instructions is to turn the tank upside down and then turn it right up again. And there we go. We've got a Trick tank already ready and raring. Get my English out to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of an atomizer, and then we're going to bring it up and have a chat about it. Okay, there we go. So that is it, all down on my little table. Now, issues. There has been issues. Not many, but there has been issues. This occasionally has leaked. Now, one thing I hate, and I think all of us hate, is leaky tanks. No one wants a leaky tank. Leaky tanks are unacceptable, in my opinion. I have the Kangatech. I was just about to say the Kangatech hasn't leaked on me, but guess what? It's leaked! This tank is leaked on me a couple of times, and it kind of just done it on its own. You know, it's been fine. For the first 3 or 4 days, never had a problem with it. Always fine. Always worked. Always fired. Brilliant. Great vape. I mean, let's give it a vape. Really, really good. It's leaked. Not a shit ton. It's not like gushed out. Like, there you go, like the fucking NE box. It's just leaked. The way this is kind of designed, it's just coil. There's nothing protecting it. And I understand that that's just the way things are. I've just had a couple of leaking issues. I'm going to put that down there. The coils are a little bit pricey. They're about £3 per coil. These coils, I've had this coil in for, it's been about 70 mils of juice go through it. This is the 0.5 coil, and it's kept going. It's kept going. It's kept going. It's kept going. It's probably getting close to where I'll need to change it very soon, but it's done very well. Made out of stainless steel. This Delrin drip tip on the top, it does do the job of keeping the heat away from your mouth. I've also found that you need to push the wattage up, which isn't a massive problem because the whole point of this is for clouds, right? I can take nice big drags off it as well, which is definitely a pro. It does like to drink juice, but I do think a lot of sub-ohm tanks do that. I just noticed that this seems to drink a little bit more than other tanks. The looks of it, I think, is definitely a pro for me. It looks nice and streamlined. It's nice and flush. Everything looks good on it, and it's quite a simple tank. I find that I get a very good flavour out of it, but I do occasionally get a bit of spittiness, and the spittiness happens a lot more if the temperature is a little bit, the watts power is a little bit lower. I find that I then get a bit more spit back off it. Currently, it's just shy of 5 volts, 40 watts, 0.5 ohm coil. Good. Awful lows. Doesn't help you blow tricks. doesn't do tricks very well. He does, but I can't do them that very well. Some people be the adjustable airflow. There is no adjustable airflow. The airflow does not adjust anywhere. It doesn't adjust anywhere, so that could be a con if you want to have a tighter airflow. The airflow, it's not too bad. It's quite like that. Filling it is easy as. You just unscrew it, put your juice in, close it. The filling, I think, for sub-ohm tanks has become something. There are so many that you have to look at filling, because at the end of the day, sub-ohm tanks you have to fill because they drink juice. They just do. End of. But I've rambled for a little bit. Well, you need to rob a bank to buy it. I've clicked over to a few sites which I'll link into my description. £25. Yeah, £25 is acceptable, I think, for a sub-ohm tank. I wouldn't say it's the cheapest sub-ohm tank at the moment. I mean, the Vgod community is big trickers, and I think there was a lot of hype about this tank. I wouldn't say it's my favourite sub-ohm tank. My favourite? No, I don't think so. It's close. The flavour is good, but again, I don't know if that flavour has got anything to do with the spit back I'm getting. So you're kind of getting spit back, going, nice flavour. I've got a juice in here called Coil Honey, which is this stuff. Comes in a big old 150ml, and yeah, it's fine. It's good flavour, what you'd expect from a sub-ohm tank. Coils on it come in either 0.2 or 0.5 or 0.3 and 0.5. Sorry. And that's all you can buy. Slowly but surely, I'm finding it harder to get new coils. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm in the UK, but there's 2 websites that I know that sell them. One of them sells the tank as well. One of them's sold out, and they've been sold out for a few weeks. So definitely, before you buy this, definitely worth checking out. If I lost it, would I buy it again? No. And that was a kind of a snap decision I had to take. I don't think I would. I like the look of it. I like the size of it. I like everything about it. But the leaking has caused an issue. Another thing, when you fill up with juice, you need to turn this upside down and then turn it back again. I'm assuming that's just so we can get everything in there, and if there's anything in there to get it out. But that's just something to remember. Yeah, I don't think I would. It's a good tank. It's a good sub-ohm tank. I just think and feel that there are better tanks out there. I've got the Rafale, for example. I'm just staring at me in the face. TFV8, I think, is a better tank. However, if you are looking for a small tank, definitely worth a look. I'm going to put some links in the description. I'm starting to ramble. I do apologise. Thanks very much for watching. Here's the Trick Tank by Vgod. Thanks very much.